by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free and the hope of the brave.
We're here at Manning Field for the start of Thanksgiving week with the Powder Puff, and you just had a great rendition of the national anthem by a young man I've known for a while. I don't think I can call him young man anymore. He's progressed. He's a teacher now at Marshall, doing a lot of great things. Reggie, do you an outstanding job.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hoffman. It's always great to see you, always great to support the Lynn Sports.
I'm glad you know your place, Mr. Hoffman.
Always Mr. Hoffman. I don't think I know your first name.
We worked together for many years. You're one of my camera people. You did some play-by-play at times on the station. It's been outstanding for me to watch you progress. I'm very proud of you, my good friend.
Well, it's people like you, Mr. Hoffman, that have really paved the way for me and made me want to stay here and feel like I'm home. So without you guys, without you, Phil Terenzoni, there is no Reggie Duyon, really. You guys have made this home for me.
Well, congratulations. I'm proud of you, kid.
Thank you, Mr. Hoffman.
Good job. We're all set to get underway here. This usually starts off senior activities for the two schools. Glasgow will kick it off. And it rolls around, and it's loose. English is going to have it, I think, at their 35-yard line.
English down the classical kick at their own 35-yard line. We'll have a first and 10 from there.
So 1st and 10. I apologize up front already because, as usual, English will have 47 number 3s and 37 number 6s, and I know that Juliana Perry is the quarterback, outstanding three-sport athlete. Over the head, that's going to be a loss. They snapped it too high.
English's high snap is down at the 30-yard line.
So they lost 5 yards on the play. Second down and 15. And on top of everything else, it's kind of hard to pick up the English numbers. Perry takes off with it and gets maybe not quite to the 35.
Juliana Perry keeps it around the right edge for a gain of 4.
Gets it to the 34.
Third down and 11 for their own 34-yard line.
So 3rd and 11 for the Lady Bulldogs. And the snap goes high, awry again.
English's high snap again is down at the 29-yard line.
They put it back at the 29. They lost 5 more. So English will kick it away. And takes a little bit of a classical bounce. They're going to mark it right where it dropped at the 46-yard line.
English's punt is down at the 46-yard line. Lady Glasgow Rams take over first and 10.
So Classical gets pretty good field position for their opening drive. Kira Edmonds is the quarterback. They send a couple of wideouts to the near side. They fill the backfield with Edmonds. Gotta wait a little bit for that snap. Turns the corner. Nice run by Edmonds. Gets the first down of the ball game. At the 30-yard line, she picked up 16. So first and 10 from there. Pretty good crowd here as usual. This is different. It's a Saturday afternoon instead of Sunday. The 2 wideouts go to the far side. Edmonds going to get caught in the backfield this time. They said if it goes right, why don't we run it left? They lost 3. Second and 13. First possession for the Lady Rams. Bright blue sky, sunny day, but it's chilly. There's a breeze. Edmonds brings the play back to the huddle. This kicks off a big week here at Manning Field. She had the receiver wide open, overthrew it. Third and 13. So they start off with the big run. Now they've lost 3 in 2 downs. High snap. And they're going to get hit in the backfield again. Shannon Dunnigan. They lose back to the 40. They lost 7 yards. And it brings up a 4th down. So 4th and 20. And I would think Glasgow would kick it away here. English thinks they are. They're backing up. They don't rush. The kicker can get rid of it. Now they're handing it to the punter, who will kick it away. That's Mackenzie Shea. And English will get the football.
After the punt, English will take over on its own 21-yard line.
At the 21. So at the 21-yard line, English will have it for the second time. Coming to the near side. And it's Rahant, I believe, with the carry. Got 3. Second and 7. Low snap, but they get it through. They didn't get it through. They're going to mark it back to the 21. Actually, put it at the 22. So they lost 2 yards. Get a shot of the crowd. Pretty good crowd. More on the English side as well, so good turnout for the young ladies. They dump it out.
Juliana Perry's pass is completed to Hannah Trahant.
Trahant with the catch. They got to the 25.
On the 25-yard line.
So they picked up 3 on the play. It's going to be 4th down. And about 6. Looks like English is going to go. No, they're not. They are going to punt. And they kick a little bit of a line drive. And Glasgow's going to get good field position again.
English punt is down at their own 37-yard line. Rams have a first down and 10 from there.
At the English 37 is where Glasgow will put it in play. Glasgow's got 2 defenders. English, excuse me, has got 2 defenders. The ball's at the 37. They got 2 defenders. The safeties are playing at the 15-yard line. Now they move up a little bit. At least one of them does. 3 wideouts to the near side. High snap. Edmonds handles it and gets tagged in the backfield. I think that was Teixeira with the play.
Second down and 41 yard line.
They lost 4 yards. Looking over the middle. Incomplete.
Lindsey Valeri goes incomplete. Glasgow has a third down now.
3rd and 14. Again, 3 wideouts to the near side. Edmonds hit the Glasgow player on the back of the head. Lindsey Valeri was the intended receiver. She got hit right on the back of her head. And it wasn't a little lob, it was a line drive. So 4th and 14 from the 41. And they're going to kick it away again. Good boot. At about the 15-yard line is where English will get the football.
Mackenzie Shea's punt is down at the 11-yard line. Take that to 15-yard line. English has a first down from their own.
Glasgow has the only first down. Edmonds with that 16-yard run on the first play. Since then, it's been backwards. So English tucked back on their own 15-yard line. 3 wideouts, 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Little misdirection. And they got her in, I thought they got her in the backfield, but they gave him a yard. Second and 9. Perry taking off. Turns the corner. They said she got tagged at the 20-yard line. Third and 5. She didn't think she got tagged. She thought she got by.
Ball on their own 20-yard line.
Third and 5 for the Lady Bulldogs. As we're winding down this first period. Perry going to the far side. Turns the corner, but didn't get around before he couldn't pick up a first down. She got out to the 21 for a yard.
Right side, gain 1 yard. Fourth down and 4 at the English 26 yards.
So English still looking for their first down. And they'll kick it away. And I believe it's going to be at the 39-yard line. So this entire first period has been spent on the English side of the 50-yard line. That's the last play.
That is the end of the first quarter with the score still with English nothing.
So we're still dead even. Classical nothing, English nothing. We'll start the second period, and Classicals have the better of the field position-wise. They change up now in the backfield. Turns the corner, got some room. Taylor Marino.
Taylor Marino keeps it on the right side. Made it 10 yards.
Got to the 30-yard line for a pickup of 9. Deepest penetration by Classical. They got it second down and about the width of the football. Trying to come to the near side with that speed. We got a flag that's coming back. It's coming back. Classical is celebrating. Slaney Pardillo with an outstanding run, but it's coming back because there was a penalty on the play. They mark it back to the 41. So it's an 11-yard penalty. They mark it from the point of the foul.
Leaning Cordia, carries the ball around the left side. Holding, flagging the play for holding.
Now they need just about 12.
Second down and 11 from the English 41.
And you get to see all those seagulls flying in your screen. They're all over the ballpark. Second, and we're going to get a timeout, I think, called by Classical. Early moments of the second period, went scoreless in the first. Classical had the better of it with field position was, but couldn't get anything going. And they looked like they had something going here with the 9-yard run by Marino. And then Slaney Pardillo got it down inside the 20, but the play came back with a penalty, pushed it back outside the 40. And it will now be second down and 11. At the 41, they need the 29. discussion going on with offense and defense on both sides. So we get back to football. The officials waiting for some of the English coaching staff to get off the field. Now we're ready to go. And they just roll the snap back.
That snap puts the ball at the English 44-yard line.
So they lost 3.
Third down and 14.
3rd and 15. And now the snap goes over the head, so it went from one extreme to the other. So it looked like a pretty good start for Classical has turned disastrous. For the first time, the ball is on the Classical side of the 50-yard line.
Fourth down and 24.
They lost 10. They need 25 on 4th down, so they're going to kick it away. So that what looked promising with that run by Padilla, they were going to be down deep. The penalty cost them dearly, and then 2 snaps cost them even more. And they're going to all be down at the 29. We're going to try and read off all the names of all the players. Won't be that hard for Classical, but it'll be a long afternoon reading off the English players. Right up the middle. Good job by Perry. Stepped back to throw, couldn't find anybody, saw a big hole and took off and ran with it.
Juliana Perry up the middle. A gain of 6.
Picked up 6.
English now has
Second down and 4. Just a little bit high. Receiver was wide open.
Juliana Perry's pass was incomplete. English now has a third down from their own 35.
Third and 4. Perry up the middle. She's going to get English's first down.
Again, Juliana Perry up the middle. Will win English first down.
She picked up 7.
2-yard line.
This is their best field position. At their own 42-yard line. As you look at the English huddle. Is Perry bringing the play back? we mentioned this is the start. There'll be a lot of activities for the seniors, and this usually gets it going. Big week. We'll have Thanksgiving Eve and Thanksgiving Day. They dropped the ball in the backfield. So he lost 5. We'll have Tech against Kip, St. Mary's against Austin Prep, Thanksgiving Eve. Then the big one, English Classical, the Granddaddy, Thanksgiving Day. And that will be sort of the kickoff for these. See, this is around the time the seniors now understand that high school is just about over. They got a short time left as they prepare. They fake a couple of handoffs. And they're going to say she got tagged at the 35. So they had a first down at the 42. Now they got a 3rd and 17 from their 35. So English is taking a couple of steps forward and several steps back. But again, what a really nice crowd here for this very cool Saturday afternoon. Well, at least it's not raining like it was yesterday. Had it, couldn't hold on, it wouldn't have been enough for a first down anyway. And English will kick it away. So both offenses showed a little sign of life, and then they back up. The big penalty hurt Classical. So they'll kick it away. Good kick. Inside the 35-yard line. That's a nice job. So Classical will have it at their 33. We're in the second period with no score. This is for the bragging rights. These girls know each other well. Some of them are probably close friends. They played soccer, basketball, softball, swim together against each other. They got stuck, and now they run it the other way. Good job. It got stacked up. And that was Padilla. Kicking out to the 39 for a pickup of 6. And that's not going to work. They're going to lose yardage. That was McGaughey, I think. Is he? So they gain 6, they lose 7. 3rd and 11. And we're going to get a timeout call by Classical. So give me a chance. I'll start reading off some of the names for the English kids. There's a few. Stacia Brew, Helena Almonte. Forgive me if I pronounce these names incorrectly. Rafine Altador, Ashley Ampudia, Cara Baez, Ivana Beauchamp, Mesha Belal, Aileen Bueno, Lillian Cardona, Jaylene Castro, Julia Chen, Imogene Cherry, Darlin Chicas, Giolina Chacon, Janice Cooks, Angelique Cruz, Juliana Cullivan, Ashley Dahlbeck, Monuri De Leon Robles, Ariana De Jesus, Catherine De Leon, Ashley Diaz, Jordan Doucette, Talia Dudley, Malin Echeverria, Diana Estrada, Stephanie Estrada, Selena Figueroa, Sophia Fontan, Amelia Garcia, Diana Gamboni, Penelope Gravel, Kiana Gulian, Janalis Gulian, April Gutierrez, Anissa Hepburn, Maddie Hines. And we still have a few to go. Third and 11 for the Lady Rams. They sent two wideouts to the near side. Almost picked and almost caught. Hebrew cut in front and almost took it away from the defender. So to bring up a 4th and 11, and I would think they're going to kick it away again.
Yeah, I had this pass intended for Amanda Wilkins. Was incomplete. That's now the 4th down.
Mackenzie Shea will do the honors again. Good athlete. Soccer, softball. English will get the best field position they've had all day. They'll snap it for the first time in classical territory on 1st down. At the 47-yard line. So they've got good field position. Hard to read that scoreboard with the sun shining right on it. Trying to figure out how much time is left. Double wideouts to either side. Motion to the near side. Perry. Almost caught, almost picked. Chacon was the intended receiver.
Juliana Perry's pass intended for Michaela Johnson goes incomplete.
Actually, it was Michaela Johnson. Those multiple numbers come into effect. Second and 10. Perry takes off, cuts up inside. She gets it to the 41.
Juliana Perry turns it up on the
She picked up 6. 3rd down and 4.
Which now has a 3rd down and 4 from the classical 41-yard line.
It's Juliana Perry over the sideline getting the play. These girls have been working hard. They didn't just start last week. They've been out here out behind classical, out behind English, working very hard, putting a lot of time, effort, and energy. And English is going to take a time out. That'll give me a chance to mention some more of the English players. Heliana Howes, Anika Jagodinsky, Michaela Johnson, Kaylina Kem, Tida Kut Banthio, Alexandria Kirtland, Laurel Knowlton, Theta Cole, Sokakir Cool, Jessica Krish, Krasada Majewski, Asminta Magar, Thania Maravilla, Genesis Marmolejos, Veronica Mason, Kimberly Mejia Lopez, Nuvia Meridia, Molly Messina, Yalen Morales, Tammy Nguyen, Jandri Nova, Ahima Ogbuwiki, Jessica Paredes, Emma Pelletier, Juliana Perez, Natalie Perez Fuentes, Perry taking off again. Got a yard. Well, it's going to be 4th and 3. And I wouldn't be shocked if English went for it here. Perry again getting a play from the sideline. There's a good-sized crowd on the English side in those stands. You get the classical fans as well. Very good crowd here. So they are going to go. They need 3. And now we got a timeout called by English. And again, that'll give me a chance to read off some of the English names. Juliana Perry, Angelina Polk, Melanie Promosis, Raven Rapley, Alexa Reach, Amy Reyes, Galeras Reyes, Melissa Rodriguez, Yanelki Rosario, Yajara Ruiz, Jessica Ruiz, Eileen Salazar Martinez, Ariana Sabio, Wanda Santos, Elena Sierra, Aliyah Sok, Yenny Solis, Savannah, Side Champahone, and I know I didn't get that one right. Dalenas Tavares Torres, Uraline Tavares, Sophia Teixeira, Genevieve Tejada, Hannah Trahant, Bianca Vasquez, Zabdi Valiz, Zane Williams, Sophie Wanoski, Brooke Zaheen. And I've done my just desserts. I've mentioned all of the English players, and there's quite a few of them. So back to football. 4th and 3. Winding down the second period scoreless. The snap, trying to turn the corner. They don't get there.
Juliana Perry keeps the ball again on the right end for a gain of 1. Chris Hospital will take over on down at their own 39-yard line.
They got to the 39 for another yard. So they come up 2 yards shy. Little inside handoff doesn't work. Good defense by English. That might have been DeLeon Roberts with the play. Over the middle, intercepted at the 49-yard line. Genevieve Tejada made the pick, and that was the last play of the half. She made a nice catch, nice return. English would have had good field position, but the clock ran out. So we finished the half the same way we started the half, dead even. English nothing, Classical nothing. English will get the ball to start the second half. Excuse me, Classical will get the ball to start the second half. So 0-0 here at Manning Field at halftime. We're off and running with the kickoff. Edmonds returned it. Pretty good return. Out across the 40-yard line. Out to the 43. From the 43, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lady Rams as we're underway in the second half. No score. Going to run out of real estate here. Try to get to the near side. That was Marino. They lost a couple. 2nd and 12. Angie Galiazakis is the quarterback. Around the corner. Knocked down at the 45-yard line. That's Padilla. She picked up 4. It'll be 3rd and 8. Get a look at the Classical huddle. They wound up getting hit in the backfield. English made great penetration. Galiazakis caught it, and she got tagged right away. Glasgow wound up with 0 yardage in the first half with 1 first down. He had a couple of runs. The English wound up with 16 yards and 1 first down. Actually, they got 19. They completed a pass for 3 yards. The kick is away. And English will have it on their side of the 50. They'll have it at the 38. So each team, it's been almost like a mirror image. They'll run for a few yards and then get nailed for a loss. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Incomplete. Closest one to the ball was Jasmine Mazagoras.
was incomplete. English has a 2nd down and 10 to the 43-yard line.
Mazarigos. Second and 10. As they send double wideouts to either side. Tagged before she can get going.
Michelle Johnson is stopped at the
Johnson got hit to the 37.
3rd down and 11.
3rd and 11 for the Lady Bulldogs. Coming to the near side. Not enough for a first down. That's Perry with the carry.
Juliana Perry, 4 out of bounds.
She got to the 41. She picked up 4.
6-yard line.
Actually, she got to the 46-yard line. She picked up 9. So I think they'll go here. They need 2. Perry brings the play back to the huddle. They're going to go. Straight ahead, depending where they put it. I think she's got a first down.
Juliana Perry in the middle for a gain of 3. Gives English a first down.
Needed 2, she got 3. English picks up their second first down. They move the chains, they hold on to the football. We've had a lot of brave young men running around with no shirts in this cold weather. They don't feel it while they're running around. They'll feel it when they get home and they have pneumonia. We're in the 3rd period, no scores. You get a look, very good crowd. Yeah, nice crowd over on the far side, English as well. Reverse coming to the near side. Cutting up inside. Good job. That's Trahan. She picked up about 9. Second and 1. She came around the near side when it got clogged. Nice little move, get a couple of extra yards, cutting it back up inside. So second and a yard. Eagles is trying to break a streak. I haven't mentioned that. Glasgow has won 4 in a row. Eagles trying to get the monkey off their back. Straight ahead, Perry. She didn't get there. She got back to the line of scrimmage. Looked like she had some room, and Glasgow shut it down. So third and a yard. Perry again. She's got the first down a little bit more. Found a little bit of a seam off the right side. She got 3. Picks up the first down. So they're running the clock. They're moving the change. They're keeping it away from Glasgow. Anthony LaFrada was the guy on the sideline talking, getting the message to Perry as they got a drive going. They started their own 38. They have it at the at the Glasgow 39. They picked up 2 first downs. They only have 1 first down in the first half. They've got 2 on this drive. And it gives me a chance to mention some of the Glasgow kids we mentioned, the English kids. Angie Galagatakis, Mackenzie Shea, Chloe Kebrew, Izzy McGaughy, Shannon Dunnigan, Kira Edmonds, Lindsay Valeri, Jasmine Mazariegos, Amanda Wilkins, Talia D'Amelio, Ava Georginas, Taylor Marino, Marioli Rodriguez, Jaciris Rios, Erica Washington, Switchia Paydon, Genesis Piedo, Haiti Lamus, Janelle Monks, Dashley Lauder, Diana Flores, Marina Villanueva, Orlees Pedro, Mackenzie Brunet, Slaney Pordilla. So we're halfway through the Glasgow. First and 10 from the 39 for the Lady Bulldogs. And they're going to lose yardage. So they lost 4. It'll be second down and 14. Double wideouts to either side. Motion now to the far side. Running to the near side, looking to turn the corner, got some room. Nice run by Perry. Gets it to the 31. She picked up 12.
Juliana Perry takes it around the left end. Stopped at the 31-yard line.
Third and a couple. Deepest penetration by the Bulldogs. And they've controlled this third period. Glasgow went 3 and out. They need 2. Cutting it up inside. Perry's got another first down. No, they didn't. They only gave her the 30.
Juliana Perry again up the
So they only gave her a yard. She went further than that, but they said she got tagged before that. So third down and a yard. Perry has rushed for 58 yards. Anthony LaFada, we mentioned. Robert Smith has been the head of the classical powder puff for a while. Perry looks like she's got the first down there. They give her the 26 for 4 more. They've eaten up almost all of this third period. Classical ran 3 plays and punted. This will be the 12th play of the drive. And we got a flag on the play. English moved, but I think Classical moved first. And it's going to cost Classical 5. They move it to the 21. First and 5 for the Lady Dogs. Again, double wideouts to either side. Little misdirection. And they're going to get just about back to the line of scrimmage.
Johnson around the right end for no gain.
Second and 5. And that was the last play of the period. So we've gone through 3 periods here at Manning Field, and nothing to choose between these two, although English has got a shot. They've got it 2nd and 5 from the Classical 21-yard line. And that's where it will be when we start the 4th and final period. And just to go over those last few Classical players. Skylar George, Kristen Brazel, Rachel Brennan, who is an outstanding trackster, Destiny Rodriguez, Jean Gupton, Anna Marie Alaconis, Giovanna Ramirez, Chante Williams, Amber Creighton, Vanessa Oscar, Yuriska Ortiz, Jocelyn Ovali, Haley Moore, Lydia Chan, Sophia Alcinda, Leisha Rodriguez, Casey Padilla, Julia Perot, Jesmil Levesque, Naeli Estrella, Jessa Marshall, Maeve McHale, Shachelis Perez, Aaliyah Manuel, Ania Roder, Juliana McCannis, Kaylee Serta, Sophia Chow. So we've done what we had to do. We've named all the players on the two rosters. English coming to the near side.
Juliana Perry again for a gain of 2.
Defensive play.
Third down and
I thought it was Shannon Dunnigan.
at the classical 19-yard line.
So they gained 2. They need 3. Third and 3. Very straight ahead. Depending on the spot, she could have it.
Juliana Perry, straight ahead to the middle. Gains an English first down at the classical 16-yard line.
They put it at the 16. Another first down. So he was keeping the ball away from Glasgow. This would be the 15th play of the drive. Glasgow's only run 3 plays. 2 of them for minus yards, the other one and a punt. Trying to turn the corner. In for the touchdown.
16 yards. And a late English touchdown.
I believe it was Trahant. It was. Hannah Trahant. 16 yards. Here's the replay. The celebration. 62 yards in 15 plays. And the kick is good. Brooke Shaheen kicks the extra point. So Glasgow's got their work cut out for them as they now trail it 7-0. English celebrating. They're trying to get that monkey off their back. They've lost 4 in a row to Glasgow.
So here's Dexter and takes the extra point. Left to go in the game. English now 7, Glasgow 0.
English will kick it off. And celebration on the English side right now. White knuckle time on the Glasgow side. They're not used to being behind. They pump it up, caught at the 40-yard line, and then they went backwards. Trying to get it, caught it, tried to come to the near side, and went backwards trying to turn the corner. And he lost about a yard. So Classical will get it when they finally put it down at the 39-yard line. So Classical's going to do something here. We're in the fourth period. English leading at 7-0. Perry leading the way downfield. And then Hannah Trahant going 16 yards for the touchdown. Classical sends 2 wideouts to the far side, actually 3. High snap over the head of Edmonds.
Bad snap. Falls down at the 32-yard line. Classical now has second.
English had 1 first down in the first half. They got 5 on that drive. They get credit for 62 yards. They went 57. The 5-yard penalty on Classical helped out. Incomplete. Hebrew was the intended receiver. Made a nice effort to try and catch it. Couldn't come up with it. English just really shut Classical down and minus yards for the game. Their 1 first down came on the first play, the first carry by Edmonds. Now they lose yards again. And they'll have to kick it away.
Edmonds on the keeper, 2 yards. Ball's now on the 30-yard line. 4th down and 19.
The first play of the game for Classical, Edmonds went 16 yards for a first down. And that's their only first down of the game. As Mackenzie Shea kicks it away. And English will get it in Classical territory.
After the punt, English will take over at the Classical 49-yard line, first down.
76 yards and 6 first downs for English. Minus 12 and 1 first down for Classical. So English with a chance, if nothing else, to run some clock and shrink the game. They moved crisply down. Their 1 possession here, they virtually ran out the third period. 62 yards in 15 plays. Now they got it back. Little misdirection. I think that was Johnson.
English now has a second down with 6 yards to go.
A pickup of 4. There was a rumor spreading around that this might be the last one of these games. I hope not. You can see by the crowd, good sized crowd here. The student body is here. The players enjoy it. It's a great way to start off Thanksgiving week. So I hope they keep it going. Second and 6 for the Bulldogs. Low snap. They blew the whistle dead because the ball hit the turf. The snap hit the turf. She couldn't come up with it. Back at midfield. So they lose 5.
English now has third down and 1.
Wait, no, they didn't call. I thought the official blew it dead. It's going to be third down in the yard. I thought the back judge, or a referee actually, I thought he blew the whistle saying the ball hit the turf before she caught it. Straight ahead. That'll be a first down. English celebrating on the field. They can sense they're going to get that monkey off their back. 3 yards and a first down. Pascal's got to shut him down, get the ball back, and try and score. We're in the 4th period with English leading 7-0. And they're going to lose yardage here. That's behind. And we'll get a timeout call by Classical. They lost 4. So 2nd and 14. Classical trying to preserve the clock. Tall order. They got to get the ball back and they got to get out and score. English, the roster they put out has a lot more names than players on the field, but that's because everybody wants to get involved. Everybody buys a powder puff shirt honoring their senior class as we look just over 3 minutes left in the game. So if Classical wants to preserve their streak, they've got to come up with a couple of big plays, first defensively and then offensively. And they have been able to do it. English's defense has been suffocating. Low snap, it's okay though. That's Chacon, I think. There's those multiple numbers. She picked up 2. That'll be 3rd and 12. We're under 3 minutes left. They lost a yard. Perry is, we told you, very good athlete. 3 sports, basketball, softball, soccer. And she's showing her athletic ability here today as we got a timeout down the field. The clock is now the enemy for Classical. 4th down, I would think that English would kick it here and force Classical to go a long way if they want to have a shot. Coach Smith talking to the troops. Again, this is the kickoff for a lot of events that will be happening senior year. And again, all these seniors down here in the field now have come to the reality that my high school career is coming to a close. Thanksgiving, Christmas usually gets them thinking about it's winding down. Very shortly, I will be leaving, going out the door at English and Classical for the last time. Moving on. One of the young ladies told me she's hopefully going to be accepted into Notre Dame. And, you know, Lynn takes a lot of knocks, but we got a lot of these young ladies and the senior gentlemen who are going to be going to some very good colleges. They're all going to be improving their education. As they kick it away, it'll be at about the 12-yard line. So Classical has a pulse, but it's a faint one.
Ball is down at the 12-yard line. Will Classical take over 1st and 10.
English has 82 yards rushing, 3 yards passing on 1 completion, 7 first downs. Classical got their 1 first down on their first play of the game for them. Hasn't got one since. They're minus yardage, and they've got to go to work. Yeah, got a yard. Rodriguez gets it. You get her in the backfield. English just can't get going. That was McGaughey, I believe. Back to the 12. 4th and 10. They have to go. Clock is winding down. They need 10 yards. High snap. Caught over the middle. Won't be anywhere near a first down. She went down hard on the turf. Let's hope she's going to be okay. Caught it in traffic. Went down hard at the 20-yard line. And they're all checking her now, so let's hope she's going to be okay. Especially with closing seconds of the game. You don't want to see anybody get hurt at any time. But you surely don't want it. The game is virtually over. English is going to break that 4-game streak. They're going to beat Classical. It'll be a very happy Thanksgiving Day for the senior ladies on this Pup Warner team for English. They picked up 7. They needed 10. So Classical's going to wind up with minus 3 yards of offense, minus 10 rushing, that 1 pass for 7 yards. And again, that first down was the first play of the game for Classical. And English will be able to run out the clock. It was nice to see the young lady get up. I didn't catch her number. And come out under her own steam. She's okay. Thank God for that. So English will be able to celebrate. They're going to be the 2019 Pup Warner champions. They'll have the bragging rights. And Classical's 4-game winning streak goes by the boards. They're all standing away because English is going to take a knee. They're not going to run a play. So English, after a 0-0 first half, they shut Classical down, opening the second half on 3 plays. Well, 3 plays and a punt. Those are the only plays that Classical ran in the third period because English took the ball at their 38. They went 62 yards in 15 plays with Trahan, Chacon, Johnson, and the quarterback Perry doing most of the carrying. All on the ground. The final 16 yards by Hannah Trahan. She'll have a memory that she'll remember her senior year at English. She's an outstanding swimmer, but she'll have a memory she'll remember running 16 yards for the score that breaks the Classical winning streak. Classical had won 4 in a row. That goes by the boards as English gets the only touchdown. Trahan, 16 yards. Brooke Saheen adds the extra point. And that's all she wrote. English 7-0. Perry, outstanding for the game, ran for 67 yards, helped set up that touchdown. And Perry had run a big 12-yard run during that drive to help set up the touchdown. But English celebrating. Turkey will taste a little bit better for the senior English girls on Thanksgiving as they break the winning streak of Classical 4 years in a row. English is hoping they're going to start a streak of their own as English wins it over Classical to start Thanksgiving week here on Channel 15. Hannah Trahan, 16 yards. Saheen with the kick. Perry runs for 67. And English wins it 7-0 to break the 4-game winning streak of Classical. So English 7, Classical nothing. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.